years ago. Well, from impulse buys to credit cards, are you being too foolish with your finances?
Oh, this is scary stuff. Nick Foulks from Drake & Associates joining us with some of the biggest money mistakes people are making. This is a tough topic because we're all guilty here. Let's just get right to it. And you talk about emotional spending, which I like to dub retail therapy. What's the problem, Nick?
Well, the problem is that too many of us have a wish list that seems to increase once we get depressed or anxious or even excited. So one of the biggest money mistakes that we make is that we start doing emotional spending. You had a great day at work, so you feel like, hey, I'm going to go buy myself a little something. Or you're a little down and you go, I'm going to go buy myself a little something.
We're always going to buy ourselves a little something.
It's all based on how we feel and our emotions. Here's the thing. This is what I say. It's okay to have a wish list. That's fine. But if you're going to buy one of those items on the wish list, why don't you give yourself 24, 48 hours to see if you still want it after you're out of that emotional session.
Oh, is that part of impulse spending then? Don't do it?
Exactly.
I see. Okay.
Exactly.
Even if you got a deal, like Mary always gets a deal.
I just buy it. They call me. The deals call and I answer.
Here's the thing.
I don't want to be rude.
Here's the thing. If you didn't need it and you bought it on sale, they still won.
They won. They won. All right, let's talk about lending money. Who do you lend money to, or is it just one of those, I'm not doing it?
Listen, if you're not a financial institution, I say let's avoid.
I have my FDIC stamp.
I say let's avoid lending money. Oftentimes, I mean, we can probably all look back to maybe relationships or family relationships that ended poorly because we loaned money. So what I say is, you either need to set very clear boundaries with people you're going to lend money with and let them know, okay, this is maybe a one-time deal, or here are the repercussions if I don't receive this money back, or you need to settle in your own heart that you may never see that money again.
And you're okay with that.
And you're okay with that.
This may sound corny, but say you have a sibling and you're lending. I'm just picking something. Should you sign a little paper and just say, hey, this is a paper that shows I lent you $500 and I need it back by X date? Or, is that weird?
No, that's not weird at all. That's how you make sure that you have some type of documentation stating that, hey, we agreed to this and now you need to stick to it. So that's not weird at all.
This is what I'm going to take to Judge Judy. That's what you say. No?
Yeah. So explain this, comparing your money situation.
All right, so this is part of human nature. You look at what somebody else has and you say, wow, that must be great, right? Or I wish I had that, or I wish I had this. It's very natural for us to compare where we're at with where other people are at. Here's the thing. At the same time, what I would do is I would sit back and I'd say, wow, that's pretty amazing to have. Think about what is the amazing payment that comes with that lifestyle as well.
Right.
All right. The average American with credit card debt has $16,000 worth of credit card debt.
Wow.
Because many of us are doing what? We're living beyond our means.
Wow.
They may be stretching themselves to get those little things that you are so excited about. Or they may just have a greater income. If you really do want something, you want to increase your standard of living, then set financial goals for yourself and figure out what is it going to take for you in your education or your workplace to actually get you there.
Right. When you look at that 16, you got to add on the interest. So really, you could even almost double that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you look in there, the little truth in lending sheets that they always give you. It's 30 years to pay most of these bills back.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what you were talking about, depending on credit cards. We should not do that at all.
Oh, please don't depend on your credit cards. The credit card debt for Americans is $900 billion at the end of 2015. $900 billion.
Almost like the country.
Yeah,
almost like the federal government we are.
I wonder where we get it from, right?
I know.
This begs the question, what should we use our credit card for?
You can use your credit card for things that you know you can pay off by the end of the month.
Right. Okay.
So, for example, I use my credit card for things like gas so that I can get cash back. Or I use it when I'm doing grocery shopping, things that I know I'm going to be paying back.
A vacation, you've got to have the card to hold stuff sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so for example, if you're going on a trip and you're going to be out of state, it's better to use a credit card than your bank card because credit cards have better protection against identity theft than your bank card does. But be strategic about what you're using it for and make sure you can pay the balance at the end of the month.
Right. Yeah, it's for convenience, not for money.
So many of us are guilty of spending all your income, living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, when we're living hand to mouth, right? We're spending everything that we have. We have a great tool on our website, wealthwisconsin.com, that starts the groundwork of laying out a budget. Your needs versus your wants, right? It seems like so many of us start the month in spending on our wants.
Instead of fresh money.
We've got fresh money and it is gone. You know, before it hits the bank account, it's already spent. So we can maybe automate out some of the things that we have to pay for, any kind of car loans that you have, or any type of bills, electricity or utility bills, have those automated so that you know those are always coming out automatically when you're getting paid on payday. And then automate your savings as well. Pay yourself like you're paying a bill so that way you can be storing up cash for the things that you want to get, but making sure that you have taken care of everything that you have to pay for.
Great idea. Pay yourself.
Yeah, take that 401k.
Yeah, that wasn't as painful as we thought. Thank you, Nick.
I'm ever so proud.
Yeah.
Take Nick shopping with you, see how painful it'll get.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll be right back.